Hello guys, welcome back. We're here, a second video in the same day because I didn't know it was gonna happen, but they just dropped the college football 26 gameplay video reveal. So we're gonna break that down in this video, just like we did in Madden 26's gameplay reveal. So we're gonna do that, but real quick, just want to remind you guys again. Vote for what team you want to see. We're at the final three teams. Missouri State has pulled a lead. It's pretty small, but it's looking like it's going to be between Missouri State and Florida, guys. So who are we going to be using for our dynasty? Florida or Missouri State? I don't know. And I mean, unless Delaware can somehow pull it out, it's looking like Missouri State. So if you want to see Florida or you want to see Delaware, you better get in there, start voting. I was kind of hoping for Florida to do it, but it looks like you guys want me to really struggle and have to do a complete rebuild of a team that's going to cause me a lot of pain at the beginning of the series. So we're not going to have any sound or anything like that because I don't want to have to deal with any copyright strikes or anything like that. And we're just going to break it down like we did at the beginning, or for the Madden 26 trailer. So we're going to pause it, talk about it, those kind of things. I will say I did watch it real quick, and it also looks really. It looks like a tweaked college football 25. With little changes here and there. Graphics look just a little bit better. The game looks really fluid and it looks fun to play, but nothing too crazy from what I noticed. But we're gonna really slow down and try and see if we can't see anything a second time here. What is this down here? Does that say? Oh, that just says ACC here. Florida State versus Virginia. Just still the same score ticker down here. I do like the score bug for the new game. This is really cool. Still have the EA Sports logo there. That kind of is annoying. It'd be cool if they could get something else. But the hits look awesome. Playbook expansion. Obviously, this is going to be every year, but new player types, and new and improved player traits. Stadium Pulse is back. Of course, they're going to talk about physics tackling, which they do every year. Playbook expansion is their first agenda here, and also 300 real coaches scanned into the game. Cool, they still have this here. I really liked this. It's cool to see, players that are having a big impact in the game. You have, obviously, it's kind of the same play calling window. This is really cool. I wish they would add that into Madden. I really like that. Trying to see if we notice anything here. Different formations. Or formation plays. Obviously plays in formations, whatever. Arch Manning, they got him starting here, which is pretty cool because I think he is starting. But yeah, it looks good. Look at I do like this. I don't know if this was in, I can't really remember. I know it's not in Madden, but look at the wear and tear in the field. Look at this. It's the little details that matter, guys. I hope this stuff is in Madden, because I'm a pro type of guy, but Madden is pretty bad. It's got a lot to catch up on, right? This used to be in the PS2 versions of Madden, where the field looks good and brand new. By the fourth quarter, it's got some tear on it. Look at, you can see the grass is pretty teared up here in the middle. I love seeing that detail. This is a really weird play. They got all the weird plays that we've seen out of the college year in real life. They make sure to put that in the game, so you love to see that. Nice catch here and good. The game looks like it's going to play great. It's going to be fun. I think Madden looks good as well, as far as like how it's going to feel on your controller and moving stuff. And just like in Madden, they have the positional players. So you have your edges in the game, and Will, Sam, and Mike, and all that. Really cool. Obviously, just improving on the traits and abilities. They've added more abilities into the game. So pretty cool to see all of these. And then it talks about, someone, taking over the game. So no longer do you just have traits and stuff, but like when someone gets hot, they can move up to the next tier or the highest tier of that trait and really take over the game. And you can kind of see it here. So this running back here is in, I guess you would call it in the zone, kind of like how Madden works, right? He's in takeover mode, and he's lighting up, and we're gonna get to see what he does here with it. He's got it, and it's just gonna bring him here to the next tier. As you can see, it's purple. That is not his normal tier, I don't think. I think it's just because he's in the zone, he's hot. He's got a boost to all of his tiers, and he's doing it a lot more better than he normally would because he's in the zone. Same with other players. Huge play right here, going deep, one-handed catch, beautiful, looks really good. He doesn't lose any momentum. I mean, I'm really liking the way it's looking. I had so much fun playing College Football 25 last year. So this is kind of, I'm pretty excited for this. We're only 2 weeks away. Look at this right here. This is something I'm super excited about. A lot of what I'm noticing, a lot of people complaining about wear and tear, complaining about weather, and complaining about things like this. And it's like, do you guys not go outside? Like, go play a different video game if you want it to feel like a video game. Like, we want realism, and we really want to push EA to make it more realistic. And this is simulating your quarterback's height, in other words. So shorter quarterbacks are gonna struggle to see receivers, compared to a guy who has height. And this is a good example here. This is a quick little slant route, it looks like here. And he's close up onto the line. These linemen, he's not really got eyes on this guy right now. I don't think you could throw it to him, even if you wanted to right now, because you can see it's not lit up. And that's because he doesn't have eyes on this receiver yet because of his height. It's still not lit up. He's still covered by these blockers because he's close up to the line, but then he sees him. So then he throws it, but because it messes up the timing and I guess seen him late, he throws it out of reach. So pretty cool. I really do like that. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who want to play this game like online competitive and play it like it's Call of Duty and cheese and do all the things. They're not going to like that. They're going to find that annoying. Like people complaining about players slipping in the rain or in the snow and asking for people, to take that out, asking EA to take that out. Like, what is wrong with you? It's football. You slip, you slide, it's snow, it's weather, you get hurt in the game. Like people hating on wear and tear. Was wear and tear implemented perfectly? No, it had its issues. It was, you could even argue it's broken. But it is a good system to not just throw away, but to implement it correctly and make it actually work. I think wear and tear is huge for these games, and I hope that they don't abandon them. I hope they build on them, and well, at least for College Football 26, that's exactly what they're going to do. Wear and tear improvements. And I'm really excited that this is in Madden as well. So here, nice throw, or well, not a nice throw, he gets crushed and he gets hurt. And hopefully this will stop everyone complaining and crying about wear and tear. I think this is huge, and this is what I was really just begging for with College Football 25, is just give me sliders. Give me sliders for every aspect of the game, and I will not complain, because it will make me be able to customize the game to how I want it. And I want to play realistic football as much as I can. I want it to be like real Saturday and real Sunday, right? And this is exactly what we needed for the wear and tear system. It's basically a whole sliders to just customize how you want it. And yes, you can turn off wear and tear completely if you don't like it. So wear and tear, sub, strategy, tight ends. I mean, you can go for every single position. So you got tight ends, offensive line, maybe not every single position, but you can go for, offensive line, defensive line, stuff like that. Really cool. You can customize how much of wear and tear has an impact on every type of position. And you can even obviously adjustomize, when they get subbed out, when they get subbed in, and you can adjust the wear and tear sliders for weather games. So if you want wear and tear to be more of a factor in a cold, snowy game, because, you know, it hurts getting hit. It hurts when you get hit when it's freezing. I don't know, some of you kids don't go outside and play, but, you know, catch a bullet pass while it's like 30 degrees outside, man. With no gloves, your fingers go. Yeah, it's gonna kind of hurt your hands a little bit. Now imagine getting hit when it's cold. It does hurt a little more. So I do like wear and tear being able to be adjusted for weather games. Where if it's storming out, rain, you have more of a risk of getting injured, getting hurt. Same with snow, stuff like that. So this is really cool for the game. I love it, like it a lot. You can even adjust it for the tackle type. So a hit stick, you know, you want that wear and tear to be up a little more. So maybe it's a little more rewarding to go for the hit stick. Maybe you know, wear and tear is a little too much for you, and you know the normal tackling has too much of an impact. Well, you can lower the normal tackle. Maybe you don't want any wear and tear for a normal tackle. You could lower it all the way to 0, and you only want the hit sticks to cause wear and tear. You can do that with these sliders. This is a big dub for the game. Really, really cool. Look at the snow. The snow looks really good. I'm really happy with the snow. I wanted to see real quick, is it tracking their footsteps in the snow? I think it might be. I think it is. That's pretty cool. So moving on here, we have physics-based tackling. Like, okay, this I just want to skip. This is, they say this every year. It's just like kind of annoying. I will say, the tackling looks really good. I'm excited. And hey, look, you know, the grass on the, what is this, third quarter? Yeah, actually the grass, the wear and tear on the uniforms looks better than it ever has, so that's kind of cool. You can see it there a little bit. I don't think they've ever done it as good as PS2 Maddens or PS2 football games ever did, but still pretty cool to see some dirt and grass on the uniforms. There's a nice hit there. New and improved control mechanics, and that's one thing I want to say is like just the feel of the game looks really good. But dynamic subs, we covered this in Madden 26 breakdown trailer. It's the same thing. So this is new for both games. I love that. I love seeing both things have, you know, the same features implemented in both games. This is, you know, just quick subs, you know, oh, wear and tear here. You don't have to pause. You can just see it in this menu. Right guard here, George Jr. is, he's playing at 58 overall. Like, you need to get him out of there now, right? Like, his left arm is, there's something going on. He needs to at least sit for a few snaps or maybe the rest of the drive. Replace your guard out there and get you know, it's late third quarter. Get somebody in there to give him a rest for this drive. Really cool. I really approved of this and liked this in the Madden 26 trailer, and it's nice to see that it's in college as well. So here we go. Trench work. So they're gonna kind of focus on the trench work here. Control your line here. This is actually really cool. Kind of pushing him out there. So I don't know if it's saying something like a Madden 2007 where you could tell your blockers which way to go. I think that's what it was saying. And that would be really cool if you could do that. But you can also push when you're on defense, you know, the lineman where you want them to go. So pretty cool there. If it's implemented right, of course. Then we have different type of pass rushes. It looks like different moves. He's coming to the outside, they go in, so pretty cool to see that. Getting in there as well. And then this is another thing we've seen in Madden 26's trailer, the custom zone, so you can get your guys to really play where you want them to. Hopefully that is the case and they actually do what you tell them. Safety depth, you can adjust your safeties how you want to play it tight, you want to play them, you know, far out, close, default, deep, play them in prevent. So you could do a cover 3, but maybe you want your safeties to play a prevent, you know, zone, you know. So you just, you know, you can do that. It's really cool. And it looks like you can even customize, just like a Madden 26, a specific player zone exactly where you want them to be. Really cool. Definitely like it. a lot. And then the famous Stadium Pulse is back. So be ready for that because it's going to have an impact. Really cool. Look at this. Number one ranked place to play, LSU. Stadium is going crazy. It's fourth quarter, 10-3. Kentucky can't hear anything. Is he going to get the snap off? I don't know. We're not going to get to see it. But yeah, pretty cool stuff here. It's going to do all the things we know it to do, but then it's also going to mess around with this countdown timer. It kind of makes it just go invisible for a little while. And then it's also going to mess with your kicking as well. So really cool stuff. You can see here it's making it kind of disappear. So just to add that little bit of stress to you as you try and clutch it out. Pretty good, I would say. You know, nothing too crazy. It does look like a, you know, college football 25 with tweaks and a roster update, you know, as per usual. But I would say the things that needed to get improved on look like they got improved on, like wear and tear, adding quick subs in, adding the updated positionals, you know, position players that we all want, like long snapper and things like that. The gameplay looks pretty fluid. It looks fun to play. I'm excited. We are, I believe, 2 weeks out now, and it's going to be go time. So I'm excited. Obviously, before we get our Madden 26 franchise going, which I am doing this year, a classic Madden 26 franchise. I'm not sure what team I'm doing for Madden 26. I'm not even close to coming up with the team. But for our College Football 26 Dynasty, well, that series is starting in 14 days. And it's between the Florida Gators and the Missouri State Bears, I think is what they're called. I don't know. That's up to you guys. We're down to the two final teams, or maybe Delaware if they come back somehow. But make sure to vote on this because this is going to be the CFB 26 Dynasty team that we do this year. I'm so excited. Let me know what you guys think. Are you more excited for College Football 26 or Madden 26? Let me know in the comments. And make sure to vote on this poll here. Just go to my channel and go over to posts and select one of these three teams. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.